why in the world we even have standby players for national teams? Move him to maybe the younger team, 21, 23. Just too much. Charlie, we can't be too wicked to our own selves. Look,
for the boys, boss.
it's too much. If you are winning games and you are being paid your salary, why do you want to gain extra bonus again? For what? Teachers say they are not positions, sir. Yeah, catch yourself, but come for it and they will pay you. They are voluntary jobs because it
For
comes
God
with a lot
and
of
country.
benefits.
For God and
What
country.
Unless with ourselves, we can assemble 11 best players in Ghana here, and then they can go and play that game.
Local players.
We are
gonna say. Preparations are underway, and as you know, right here on G24 Sports, here is where you catch all the exciting sports news, fun, whatever you find. If you here now, you go get that. And I'm your main host for today, Leo Lyrics, and I have my co-host Ifia Barcelona and Neye Bantes. Yeah, we discuss Black Stars preparation. Jonathan and Suaha. And we have an amazing host, a sports journalist, a very fine one, accredited sports journalist. If you are going to be Mr. Linus.
Leo.
Akwawa.
That's hype. We are not
Necessary.
too much pressure.
Necessary hype.
Very, very important. So what we can say there? I will say, Manko Fu said there be. What's your name?
So we are still learning on the job in tea.
You've seen the call up, right?
Yes, I've
We
seen
are
it.
playing chat tomorrow. And I think that your players in the crowd are out already.
Yeah,
and we've seen videos of them trading at the pitches and all
To
of
be shown
that.
on the screen.
So, you've seen the call up.
Yes.
What do you make of the call up? Are some players who feel say ebimu or say yedimu bo anama from and I say what we should say call up? No, how do you say it? Like, is it okay?
Yes, I think it's a blend of experience and then young players, and that is one thing I want to commend. I want to commend the technical team for doing that. Now, you see, anytime you are collapse, baby, I mean, everybody might have his or her different opinion surrounding the whole thing. But so what do we need to from now? Share the crop of players now, afraid now. I mean, just some few weeks into the new season, so you wouldn't expect much more from it. Some of the players grab too much. Somebody like Salisu Mohammed is even yet to kick a ball for Monaco, but he's there. He's there because of the experience, no one with regards to Black Stars. It's an Osha back lineup now. If you want to say somebody's a commander there, so he Alexander Jikua, Mohamed Salisu. And that is why we have seen the combination of them over and over and over again. So with regards to the call-up, I think they're very solid. It's a blend of young boys and then much more of experience. Even though there were some few players some of us were looking up to say, they probably might be added to the squad. We should be Kusi, Sibo, Obama, Real Oviedo. Yeah. I mean, consistent last season throughout the campaign for Real Oviedo, even helping them to gain promotion back to La Liga. It tells you the quality that he brings on board. Okay. Obi box-to-box midfielder, team. I think that he's one player he will fit just into the role. Arema Pate are free. But unlike players now from Elisha Owusu, any stylists now, for me, that is where my problem is, because they are more or less like players who always want to progress our progression. Because the boss, I mean, you see, let's face the reality. Look, I was in Ivory Coast for the AFCON. AFCON. And Usha AFCON, born Salisu, Abdul Salis was part of the team. Oni Babaraman. Sorry, Baba Idris. So Usha, anytime we want to progress the ball now, those are the two players they bring the ball back. And
don't you think coach need technicality?
So that is why he was sacked. Because I was me bashing Ankasa on social media, because clearly Leo they are aware, also a footballer, but the fact is when you fail to do the right thing, we must put you on your toes. Yes. So you get to see, that is what you did at any year. I mean, Usha, your performance now, our AFCON now, clearly tells you, we had quality, but we had a poor technical team. They were not able to utilize the best out of these boys. That was why we came out. I mean, the whole team was centered around Kudus. Kudus Messi first game. You saw his influence when he came in the second game against Egypt and the last game against Mozambique. So for me, I think with this call up in there, very solid. What I expect much more from new boys no mabano. We say Derek Cole now mabano. I mean, some of us here and I'm sharing be brace higher. Yes, you're right back. To be boss right wing back. So we want to see more of him in this game. But I don't think Otuado want to risk him for the very first game. I think he would want to even maintain the place of Caleb Renchi.
But then I think you made submissions concerning Salisu.
Oh yes.
I'm coming. With regards to the fact that he's been probably inconsistent on game time and all of that.
Oh yes.
And I've watched Derek, right?
Yeah,
Derek, good, from Union Berlin, right? He has a very good profile. The season under review, he was very good. Yeah. Don't you think, it's time for Black Stars to actually give people the nod to deliver, irrespective of when you came into the team, other than saying, oh, we were experienced, we watch it until Yema on one started because only year were what's here. But then when him said Derek can actually deliver, that's why you called him. If he's able or he can deliver, why don't you start him, regardless of whatever?
Very good. I get your submission, well made. But like I was saying earlier, Derek is now new to the team. And one, he reported very late. Okay. I think that he only trained just once with the team prior to this. And I said, your old player, I wouldn't have any problem because I would say, probably maybe he has played with a chunk of these players.
And you already knows them.
Okay.
Compared to Caleb Renchi. Your friend once, but for nation tournaments, UK, we saw what he did. So, you better make us say in a bit of experience wise, or no ahead of Derek. No, that is what I'm saying. He wouldn't want to risk Derek for Renchi because. I mean, yes, Derek is also proving or a very good right back. But per what we have seen from Caleb Renchi, I think he would want to go with that. Unless he goes there and then he sees the counterparts now they are not too strong. I mean, we can find our way around them and then get the maximum results. So let me just give this boy an opportunity and see if maybe in the second half can obey my preview. So all eyes on the coach. Okay. I mean, I'm sure the first training they have seen his qualities and then what he can also bring on board. So I mean, Chad, any big game, we are hoping it will be very difficult for us. So,
but this is Ghana Brasta.
Oh yes,
I have a question for you with regard to Semenyo. He's all over the team, but when it comes to the Blasters now. Blasters no team bo ana say coach ni team fanento right position man abo say na blast number you like say we dey china too so.
Okay, fine. So it's fine. First one with regards to position. Last year we were in Kumasi for a Black Stars game. I think it's against Madagascar also. Comoros or Madagascar. Then press conference now Jordan Ayew, he was asked, where does he feel comfortable playing? And also, he's a team player. Anywhere they will deploy him, Semenyo has proven to be a more or less like an attacker, winger, who cuts in from the left or the right. And so he's typical number 9. So if you go and put him at the number 9 position,
he will struggle.
You see where the problem lies. And so it depends on how we want to set up this team to be able to face any other teams. Because your forwards now, your friend now, I think that the only player or your center for the typical number 9 is GFA. And sometimes you might want to push Jordan into that role, what you say. But the other players are from now, they are all wingers. But they are forwards now. So it means that if you want to go with a 4-4-3-3 formation, we are not going to lack. But if you want to go with maybe a 3-5-1 formation, it means that we have to depend on either Jordan or AJ. So into the Semenyo Koshonma, it becomes a huge problem for us. So with regards to Semenyo, I think that a technical team now, they are failing to understand where he suits and where they must position him. Okay. That is the problem. And I think that it's not as if they don't want to perform. Look, let's be real to ourselves. The pitches in Ghana here are very bad. And so you don't expect him to Oba Ben Shego no be sliding one. No, you cannot question one club on your side. And this is an issue even under last year under the previous government now. Former vice president Baumia Kushia team Thomas Partey was the skipper of the side.
Good pitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was what
certainly
he cried for. Say, some more good pitches so that we can give you the very best. So if you don't give us the very best of pitch, now your banner, your bobona, grass, chibona, how do you expect us to perform?
Yeah.
If you compare the pitches here in Europe now, they are far hybrid. You see, say we are only waiting for Black Stars to get the game before we rush to the venue and then start preparing the venues for the game. We don't do this in any serious country. I hope so will improve on football.
I was going to ask you if there are certain things they are not doing right that affects the flow and commitment of the players. But I think that I've had my answer. So going forward, what do you think the coach or the team, the management should do? Because I listen to the conversation we're having right now, It seems like Chad is a walkover.
Oh, Dando.
Wait, but I
Are
believe...
you sure it's a Dando?
Oh, Dando. Yeah,
But
bomb
it's the
5.
last team in
But still in the conversations, I noticed some inconsistencies on the part of the players, the management, fixing players, how they structure the players and all of that, which contributed to our AFCON exit. You agree with me, right? Yeah. So even though we are first on the table in our group, right? Yeah. I still think that there are high chances of we exiting because of the way we play and the way we deliver on the pitch. Do you agree with me?
I agree with you on that.
So if you agree with me, what do you think that they should do going forward?
Look, one thing I've realized about Otuado here, his tactics are good. But one thing he fails to understand in our team, they say, when you call a lot of these players, you must make sure you find suitable rules for them to play. What I say? Say, if, for instance, Joseph Pintel is not part of the team because of arriving late.
Okay.
And Oshe, your team is here. Open the sharpest winger ever Black Stars team, Joseph Pintel. He can give you the numbers. What I say? So if he's out of the team now we must go for a like-for-like replacement for him. Okay. But who are we going for? That is where the problem comes, because you would want to play maybe Iñaki or Semenyo at that position, knowing very well, those are more or less like attackers. They would always want to push in the ball,
push forward,
play. But a winger, you want to take on a player, one or two players, and then lobby in the pass. So that is the differences between a winger and then a player who has been more or less converted to a winger. So I think that Otuado is not a bad coach, even though he has failed to qualify for the AFCON. But I think that his progress in with the Black Stars and so far, it hasn't been bad. 26 games, I think it's 10 wins, 9 draws, and 7 defeats. I mean, averagely, and you're bad. But you see, one thing about the Black Stars team is our inconsistency in call-ups is where the problem lies. What you see, we feel like each and every time we must give new players
a chance.
What you see,
and what do you think constitutes that?
It's because there are a lot of players and everybody wants to be given a chance. Everybody,
are they doing business or they actually?
Oh, I say business. Obiano said they are doing business. Obiano said they are doing business.
Are they doing business or they are actually the way out? Because let's say if a ball match, this player is unavailable, so we go and call him, or it's a deliberate effort to split some players out and bring some players in.
Sometimes it is so, because you'd want. I mean, you know how the English media and Ghana media. There's no difference. Look, we can give you the hype. Okay. Within some few minutes, we bring you down. You understand me? And say, at the end of the day, hopefully say, hey, if I don't call this player, how are Ghanaians going to react? That is one thing I feel the technical team around the Black Stars say, hey. That is why it's very easy, very quick for them to release a press statement and say, oh, this is the reason why we left out this player, so that you don't feel, maybe I deliberate something. But you and I can attest to the fact, a player like we see Subo is supposed to be in this Black Star setup.
Exactly.
So they'll just come out with a new communication. There was a time, you understand me? There was a time Alfred Duncan made mention, said he's never going to play for the Black Stars again.
Ready situation.
Very good, because of a lot of issues surrounding the Black Stars team. Charlie, we are monitoring you, do better to stand by. Why in the world we even have standby players for national teams? Move him to the younger team, 21, 23. It is much more better.
So simply put, it's business.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's entirely business, but 50-50.
Politics,
Okay, we saw the budget that came out.
Yeah.
Right.
Budget.
Let me ask a question for you. Come up with the budget, a very short one. My boss, I want to know that still do you pay or to the like about first one and as about second time. Did you sell baby before from my answer?
Me, I don't have any problem with him. Once you are getting the result from me, I don't have any problem.
Okay.
Anyhow, I'll be grind over 3 points. And that is the most important thing. You can be a very rigid coach. You can be a pragmatic coach. You can be a more modernized coach. But once I'll be to results now, Magana they'll be very okay in India. We don't have any problem.
To work up and expect quarterfinals and semi-final.
Oh, say Sika semi shoe samba bebre sana. We can exit from maybe a quarterfinals.
Okay.
But say Sika semi bebre sana. You who see 2014 or Brazil.
The Blasters is quarterfinal. USC 2026. Watch out for us. All right.
You see, it can only happen if we understand. Say we have to get all of the team. And anytime we have to play World Cup qualifiers, it's like 2 games available. Comoros and the Central African Republic.
Okay.
So if we're able to get the 6 points against Mali and each other, I mean, I always say we are done and dusted.
Okay.
Also, if we are able, but previously you said it's a done deal.
Oh, it's a done deal. I mean, let me break it down. Let me break it down for you. I am saying it is a done deal because Chad, you're born the 5 for how?
But this is a setup who couldn't even score a goal against Sudan.
We know the quality of Sudan. Look, let me tell you one reality about this.
But are we saying Chad don't possess same qualities? Because I've seen the drop in form and the type of play we play. Look, Black Stars, to be honest with you, say I'm about born in Ukraine. See, I feel him be anymore. And you don't even expect them to score because you feel like
Inshallah and
vibes. Look, and we are going to meet a teamer anka on a normal day will be better. But you see Black Stars form no any inconsistencies. Am I feel say Charlie before do something.
So if we perform poorly in the AFCON qualifiers, it doesn't mean we should replicate the same thing in the World Cup qualifiers. You understand me? AFCON qualifiers, Sudan. But this same Sudan could do semi-finals.
Sudan, they revenge. Sudan, it was a revenge.
It is not because our team is bad. But it was because of the issues surrounding the Blasters at that time.
Improper management.
The captains, these are all issues. Psychologically, it drops down the performance on the field of play. What I say. So I don't know. I think the technical team, and I was not surprised when they dissolved the management committee team of the Blasters at that time, because if you are unable to qualify against Niger and then Sudan in an AFCON group there, then there's no need for you to be at that position. More by a voluntary job, so I don't even see why they are being paid for that job.
So we saw the budget. Let's go back to the budget. We saw the budget. Every time there are issues of budget, you can say outrageous. What is here? We are playing 2 matches, and the budget, if I'm right, is $1 million.
Yes.
Do you think it's too much, and I say it's worth the call for the GT?
1 million.
It's too much. We were supposed to spend about.
I didn't mention right. $1 million, right? For Chad and
1.2 million cities or so.
Yes.
And I'm slashing it by
841,000.
The sports minister did what there.
So did what as to whether $841,000 is the right or appropriate amount for the job? I just want to know. Charlie. Is it too much? Or is the right amount for?
Just for the boys.
Let's be real.
I identify as a Black Star.
Charlie, it is just too much.
Charlie,
we can't be too wicked to our own selves. Look,
just for the boys.
It's too much.
Just for the boys.
If you are preparing for an AFCON tournament, CAF gives you money.
That's a far flight though. And
some breakdown money. The reason why I'm saying that this money is too much. Okay. It's for the 2 games. Almost 2 million something for 2 games.
That's what I'm saying. I'm asking if it's okay for the 2 games
because it's not okay because if 2 games you are budgeting close to $2 million $2 million.
Say a call about Bomandi Ghana, right?
And it was Kappa.
Let me hear some analysis. Now who said the reason I'm saying that it's too much. It's just outrageous. Honestly speaking, for me. It doesn't make sense.
Even if you are not honest, you are speaking.
You understand me? Because call AFCON now you could 23 days. But unfortunately, we spent only 10 days in Ivory Coast. And we no budget 4 million Ghana cedis.
It's
Like $4 million
Okay.
for AFCON in Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, I will call by road. I think that 18, 19 hours or so.
Okay.
Now you call by flight. How do you Ivory Coast? And we put 21 days, no budget $4 million Ghana dollars. Then 2 games, World Cup qualified 2 games. You are budgeting $2 million. Where do you even sit down to even discuss it with people and for them to understand? So then let's approve it and then let's give you the money.
They say the chartered flights. The players in
This was the
$100,000.
Okay, yes. No. They didn't even extract anything from that. Very good. Per diems, no, it was there. Per diems for 27 officials. They have to come.
The coach bonus too was $10,000. Initially, it was $20,000. Then it was slashed to $10,000.
Very good. That is where the problem starts from.
Winning bonus,
head coach's bonus, no?
Winning bonus,
Of course.
yes.
For winning bonus and bonus,
winning
Ben.
bonus.
Winning bonus,
So winning matches
$20,000,
are
yeah.
$20,000.
$10,000.
Wow.
That's slashing.
Between your 10,000.
So you see where that side also doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because one, coach, your biggest priority to make sure say you win games for the national team.
Yes.
So if you are winning games and you are being paid your salary, why do you want to gain extra bonus again? For what? Because winning is part of your duty. You must make sure that
I'm seeing something here. Bonuses for team officials cancelled.
It was $10,000.
Are they not important?
I think this is where we had issues with regards to the Black Stars management committee.
Okay.
You're failing for AFCON. You're failing to say be qualify for AFCON. You're not deserving team. Then some few months later, they set up a new team, which is headed by Mr. Randy Abbey.
Okay.
Yes, that is the CEO for Kwando Heart of Lions.
Yeah.
And then the vice chairman and ex-player Stephen Appiah.
Okay.
I mean, per arrangement,
So they are the team officials, right?
No, they are the 2 chairman and vice chairman
Okay.
with 3 other.
No, I want to get some clarification here. You say bonuses for team officials. So I want to know who the team officials
The team officials are the people I mentioned, the management committee.
Great.
Very good. And I want to break it down for you to understand, sir.
It was cancelled.
You are cancelled because the sports minister and as a sports ministry see say
Obono will be.
and yes, but I say a juma voluntary now,
yeah.
voluntary job now. So why should you even be paid for that? If you let me give you a scenario.
But don't
Give
you-
me.
but don't you think they deserve an allowance?
They don't
Please
deserve
allow
anything.
him to give me the
They
scenario.
don't deserve
I'm just
anything.
asking.
Look,
Linus, give
Let's-
me.
let's be very real to ourselves.
Allowance for doing what?
me,
And I say you be a
listen,
you can say
Bond go be.
budget
Bond go be.
approve your budget. Omunkwa they are cancel. I don't get it.
and I make sure say they are not positions that catch yourself, but come for it and they will pay you. They are voluntary jobs because it
For
comes
God
with a
and
lot of
country.
benefits.
For God and
What you
country.
see.
Okay.
And look at the people I want more board so. Yeah, well, let me break it down for you. Some see your Randy Abbey, your Stephen Appiah, vice and vice chairman.
Or Ghana Cocoa Board chairman.
CEO, what's also your Kwando Heart of
Yeah,
Lions.
no,
You know, free, no far. Bo assembly.
So,
It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter.
So Anna 3 other members, Samuel Abuabri or GFA president. That is the Greater Accra Regional Football Association. Uska. Another person, Moses Amapaka, Mediama owner. Mention Klaus or Mediama or Ruspak in Division 1 or Mediama under 17 under 20.
Okay.
2010 on Nisule Mutarinya issue was South Africa. Very good. Yes, also David in Century. He's the owner for Samatex. Samatex from CEO. So look at the people management committee members of the Black Stars.
Each person did $10,000. Each person.
Oh.
Look at the benefit that comes with it too. If Ghana qualify for World Cup now, if flight ticket in Yaman, you have to Yaman. That's the benefit you get in Yaman. So why then should we even pay you for winning bonus? Because one.
It doesn't make sense, honestly.
But then they are added to the team as team officials.
Oh nah.
So that is what.
So why don't you scrap them off? Why do you?
That is why it has been cancelled. But you see, let's even calm our nerves down because 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you call World Cup no Qatar. I like to say 100,000 Ghana cedis as bonus, winning bonus, as bonus for the team. Qatar World Cup. Every management committee member of the Black Stars received $100,000.
They don't want
Very good. And I like to use that on scan fan buying the fan box. So recently they are earning 10,000. See, and they are 10,000. You are slashing off crowd. So now no winning bonus for any other person as well.
Interesting.
With regards to Black Stars. But you see, let's be real to ourselves. Look, Black Stars, the senior most national team of Ghana.
Exactly.
What you see. And you and I here can attest to the fact that they are all playing in their various clubs outside.
They're taking huge money there.
And yet, the huge money pool bets. One, those clubs that they play for, everything is in place. They will fix you. Your psychologists. Yeah. So these players have already been built before even coming to the national team.
Okay.
So if you ask me, I would say the Black Stars now doesn't need a management team because players someone they are well to do.
Yeah.
They've gone through all the mills. I'm about 70, about 20, about 23, about Black Galaxies, some about Black Stars.
Okay.
So I think the management team for national teams should be from the youth level, U15 and then U17 because Honumuna, you've been the charm.
Okay.
They're my bad national team. Now, Obi, I know about Black Stars. Thomas Partey made his debut in 2016. When your team manager, I would team the idea. When your team manager, I would team the idea.
But your question with figures, but concerning the local league, your friend one local player into the Blasters. And how do you feel about this? Because say a whole league now, one player and then you keep a crash.
So league na
This question is
if say yempo omukwa Africa han ma yehu what you say
it is kind of moji no omo fe bi question league ni ma
say if you just join us when you Madrid boy
that's in the business to be award ho share
if you just join us we having a pretty much discussion right here on G24 Sports. And we have our guest here, Mr. Linus. We are talking about can't skasemu kakra what you say budget no. Skade dos wana say endoso. Yeah, Mr. Linus say chimu kakra or say
dos
too much.
Dos.
Or say too much. Oh share no so now recommend who like who comment who share. And more bien who say what you say G Sport no what you say. Mr. Linus.
You.
Yemfa budget no encourage kakra. Na March no nyame boa ochina 1 p.m. right?
Yeah, 1 p.m.
What are your expectations? What do you think we need to do to win the game?
O say falao.
If you what's our boss do? Oh, you see, we shouldn't be too worried. Say you're going to ball against Chad. There should be pressure. No, there shouldn't be pressure. The players must be very relaxed. Number ball. Look, if we can be very honest with ourselves, we can assemble 11 best players in Ghana here, and then they can go and play like
local players. We
can assemble who?
The local players.
11 local boys. No man can ball. Orlando Pirates.
I say Orlando Pirates in your Chad.
But they are better than them.
Chad, your team,
South Africa are winning Chad. South Africa are winning Chad. You see, a game, I understand you because of inconsistency when it comes to Black Stars performance. But I made mention earlier, said Seban World Cup qualifiers. Sa energy na Black Stars different from what you see in the AFCON.
Yeah.
Okay.
What fans said about your budget too. Fans said about budget.
And World Cup, if you look at your World Cup qualifiers now, when it gets tougher, the boys pull up and then they give their maximum best.
There's a line was here the Egypt USSC the end I bet you don't so that one you understand
the way is your front because we share 2022 your ball Nigeria in the playoffs now. I mean your ball drawer we all knew say Charlie it is done and dusted. We are not going to qualify. But look at the performance they gave when they went to Nigeria.
Yeah.
So me, I believe say when it comes to Black Stars game with regards to World Cup now, I see a very different Black Stars, and that is what I'm expecting from them tomorrow. I know say tensions are very down. I mean, there's no pressure on any of them to deliver because they know what they can do. Chad and Yashton because Leo, Yashon more crowd. They're born 5-0. 5-0. Who there's some born more than crowd. I'm not expecting less than 2
viewers. I have my reservations.
2022.
Hey, Abrantia, don't cut me. Otherwise, I'll off your mic.
I was also coming to cut you, but I'll continue.
And you know, main host no. When I meet you, but we are Masako catch your crown so on 2 piece.
They want to remove me, but it won't remove me.
You can never be removed. But I hope. Look, I seriously want Ghana to qualify. Like, let's do this quickly. What are your predictions for tomorrow? And my miss score
where are we playing the thing?
Oh, your boy.
Okay, so when they came here, we scored them 5, right? Okay, what you be home boy? Show me 2.5 pay. Yeah. Check scores name half on the show more half.
Jonathan cried the English.
Ghana 2, Chad 0.
Mr. Linus.
Charlie Yambo 3-0.
Yambo 3-0.
Could this to score?
3-0. Ebiana Otwado akwe Eros Kakrib no abetiba. But Charlie, I mean a game we know say I mean 3 points is at stake. because we have to give our very much best so that Mali for Nuka they'll be threatened, they'll be scared.
Because Mali
but do you have anybody you are looking forward to scoring?
Oh, I mean clearly I know say Kudus will come into the picture.
Jordan
to score. And probably maybe any of the stuff. Maybe but I'm maybe unknown name because what my But I mean, media. I don't want to see over complacency in Otuado. Look, he should be very straight with his selections.
Yeah.
I mean, in as much as we know, say it is not going to be an easy game. We must still make sure say we put out the right men on the field for them to deliver for us, so that they don't say we are going to fight all in for money.
Yeah.
Because any day crucial game, any day by hook or crook.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because it was very difficult for us when we went to Bamako, but we managed to get that crucial winner.
Right.
So for me, I think Otuado there. I mean, say if he needs to be very fair to himself there.
Even though Mr. Otuado, you are dark, but tomorrow there be fair.
Right.
Be fair.
Thank you, right? Mr. Linus. It was really nice having this conversation with you. Yeah. It was very insightful. There are a lot of things that but as a what you
something there. But I want to say if you release press statement.
And we like, comment, and share G24 Sports. Join our watch party tomorrow, right here.
1 p.m. 1 p.m.
I almost see G Sports, but maybe say G24 Sports.
G Sports.
Bless. See you.